when she was in high school, everyone everyone in their family and all, I guess you, told her she wouldn't get into college unless she played a sport and did extracurriculars.
I thought she'd join the track team, you know? Run long distance, short distance, pretend to be on the track team.
She ended up joining the bowling team, which like it was pretty much a walk-on team. They were surprised to have anybody on it. She didn't talk to anyone on the bowling team.
She wouldn't associate with them in the hallways.
None of her friends knew she was on the bowling team.
In fact, I'm pretty sure they're all finding out now.
Huda is so ghetto. Oh my god.
I don't know if it's a
nowhere. It's just like I remember when I first met you and your screen name was Huda Shake. I was like, your screen name is so different from like the real person. Like I don't understand. But then like you bust out this like ghetto-ness out of nowhere, like online or in person, and I was like, oh my god, who is this girl? She's like so sweet and so cute and so like girly, but then like your ghetto-ness comes out. I think it's a talent. I mean, I think it's a gift.
So the not so secret talents that Shuja has are dancing. We all know he's a great dancer, and we all know that he's a great singer. But not everyone knows that Shuja has a very mean tumka. So go ahead, ask him right now. He'll do it right now. I'll wait.
She gets sleepy after like 9:30.
Yeah, she gets sleepy after 8:30. After 9:30, she's asleep.
Yeah.
When she gets angry, and this is how you can tell that she's really angry. Her jaws will clench, and she will keep yelling at you. But she will not open her jaw.
Yeah. You won't be able to make out what she's saying.
Something like this.
Yes.
Go to the doctor before noon.
You can't. You're not allowed to.
No. Bad idea.
Whenever she does anything, everyone else there's sole responsibility is to take photographs of her.
Many photographs.
Doing that thing. To the point where she doesn't even end up doing whatever it is that she's supposed to be doing. Like she'll go to a concert and get caught up in taking pictures instead of watching the show. Or yeah, she likes cataloging her memories more than actually experiencing them.
So Shuja is fluent in sarcasm, so you can't take everything he says seriously, but the talent is finding out when he's actually being serious and when he's actually being sarcastic, because I've gotten in trouble thinking he's being sarcastic but he's actually being serious at times, and that's just made me a very, very just terrible friend at times. But she needs to figure out when he's being sarcastic and not take everything to heart, because there are times he's gonna say things he just like talks without thinking, so he's being sarcastic.
What should Huda know about Shuja? Well, there are a couple things, and this is kind of a warning segment for Huda. You know, it's very obvious that Shuja loves you, and he's head over heels crazy about you, but there are a few things in this world that even you may not compete with in Shuja's eyes. First, Dr. Christian Troy from Nip Tuck. This is the TV character whom I'm convinced Shuja thinks is real, that inspired him to go into plastic surgery. Number two, the Backstreet Boys. As you know, Shuja is a great singer, and I think if he could, he would drop out of residency and go join a boy band. And number three, the phrase RTT. For those of you who know Shuja, I think we can all agree that this is probably the phrase that comes out of his mouth more than anything else, and is the thing that he types on Facebook or Twitter more than anything else as well. RTT basically means remember the time. Well, Shuja, RTT, we called you out at your wedding.
She doesn't know how to wait. And once we went to the city, and she told me and Isra to dress really casual because we're just having like
so we come in
jeans and like a t-shirt, and she comes in this like fur
all,
vest,
6-inch heels.
yeah, 6-inch heels and a fur vest. And wherever we would go, everyone would just let her come in because they just loved her fur vest. Yeah.
I think their 10-year anniversary is going to be like a multiple, multi-continent like thing. They're gonna like hop from major, you know, trendy metropolitan city to another.
Yeah. I can see that. I think it's gonna be...
It's like, let's start in Paris, go to Italy,
right,
go to Greece.
Right.
She's not gonna go anywhere where, like, they wouldn't go in Gossip Girls. Like,
yeah,
she would never. She would never.
The 5-year, I agree, is gonna be the Gossip Girl tour.
The Gossip Girl World Tour.
The World Tour.
Yeah.
A little bit of New York.
I think that'll be the 10-year.
I think the 10 years where Shuja finally regains control of the trip planning.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be something ridiculous.
Like Machu Picchu.
Or Scotland.
That's where you went on your anniversary.
It was a great anniversary. It was actually my favorite.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can see Shuja liking more adventurous vacations, and my sister liking vacations where she can go somewhere else to shop.
Or sit by the beach.
Yeah, and then Shuja will have to take pictures of her.
I'm sure Huda has some high expectations. So.
I think Huda's gonna be like one of those, like, have like a 500-person like anniversary party. You know, like if your wedding has anything to say for itself, it's definitely gonna be a big anniversary party, a big celebration. Or like I can see them going away somewhere. Like on
I can definitely see them going away somewhere for vacation.
Like leaving the kids behind.
Leaving them with us.
I know.
Alright, we used to live on this road where the speed limit was 35. A cop pulled her over because she was going 70 on, she was going like 80 at a 35. And the cop, he pulls her over, he walks up to her and he's like, do you know how fast you were going? And she's like, no. And he was like, you're going 80 miles an hour. What do you think the speed limit is here? And she says 75. Is it 75? And she got out of that ticket. I don't think she got that ticket. Or she
well, that's not what the conversation ended. She said it's 75. The cop said, it's 75 anywhere. To which she wasn't sure at that point if she should answer the question. Because in her mind she was saying yes. Luckily she didn't say it. But she realized how much trouble she might be in if she came in with a ticket. Especially since she drives like a grandma.
So the cop goes back to her car and she calls my mom. My mom just starts laughing at her. Just like, dude, that's the dumbest thing ever. And she got a ticket that day. I don't know if it was for speeding. She got out of that. But, yeah.
So, most of you probably know, Shuja and I got together to do some music. I produced 2 of his songs that he wrote himself and sang. Check them out, they're on YouTube right now. So when Shuja came over to my place to record the songs, we literally spent less than a day, less than maybe even 15-16 hours, and we recorded these songs, 15 hours each. And during the second song actually, Shuja, myself, and Raj, one of our other friends, we were recording and we just had this like sudden inkling of just going to play mini golf, like just randomly. We were recording, he's singing, and all of a sudden we just wanted to play mini golf, or he wanted to play mini golf really, the little princess that he is. So we ended up going to this mini golf place and saw a side of Shuja that I've never seen before. I've heard of it, I know that it exists, he's very competitive, but this guy, like, he embarrassed himself first, but then he embarrassed Raj and myself as well. He actually won the round of mini golf, but yeah, he was extremely competitive. He was trash talking the entire time. And the thing is, mini golf is not one of those things you can really trash talk during. It's not a very intense kind of game, you know. He shook his club a few times, but it didn't really have the dramatic effect that he was hoping for. But yeah, so we played a couple rounds of mini golf, went back at like midnight, and went back to recording, and we banged out that song. And you guys should check it out on YouTube right now.